What's up, guys? REYEP this here, and this is my new series called the News Flashbang. In this episode, we are tackling the big topic at hand, that is the PS4 versus the Xbox One. It is Wednesday, 6/12, and E3 just closed up on Monday, with big news coming from both sides of the major market competition, that is the Xbox One and the PS4. As everyone probably knows, PS4 stole the show with Sony. They did great game details, and Xbox One seemed to really fall behind and disappoint some of our fans. So let's get into the big details that Microsoft revealed at E3 2013. The first being that the Xbox One's price tag comes in at an astounding $499, while the PS4's price tag remains at $399. This is an $100 gap. And what most people think is, oh, it's just $100. But think about it. When you buy your initial console, you're buying a game, the initial console, maybe even a controller. That extra $100 actually takes away one of those items almost and makes it, including taxes from your area, a very expensive item. It's not necessarily a deal killer for some people, but if you're a young gamer that, doesn't have a lot of money in their back pocket, like most of us don't, then that $100 is going to be a big deal to you. PS4 won over a lot of its fans again by staying at the $399 price tag. And if you guys remember, the launch of the PS3 a few years ago was sparked by controversy and outrage because the PS3 originally came in at $400. So the ability to keep its price low while the Xbox One increases price by $100, that really helped win over a lot of fan support for the PS4. That means that you'll be able to pay for more when you initially buy your console, and that you won't have to feel as bad when you do buy it. Now, the second thing I want to get into is another big topic, is the used game policy. PS4 and Sony were very hush-hush about what they were revealing and their used game policy and how they were going to treat that situation. Xbox wasn't. From the start, they said, yeah, you're going to have to pay a certain percentage fee for transferring over new games to a new hard drive as they're one read-only discs. Everyone knows this. They're not exactly happy about it. The rumor mill was for a while that you'd have to pay retail price for a used game, but that is not true. You do have to pay a certain percentage price, though, for transferring over for Microsoft. PS4, on the other hand, said they will honor all used games. You'll have to buy a hard copy of the disc like everyone wants and everyone's used to. They will honor all used games, be able to play used games. There will not be a transfer fee at all. So this actually helped once again establish Sony as the major market dominance currently for the next-gen consoles. I know Xbox One disappointed a lot of people with the remark that they were not going to honor used games or their prices. The next thing I want to talk about is yet another negative that people are including from the Xbox One. That is the network check-in. If you're not familiar with this, PS4 doesn't require you to be online in order to play its system. You can play first-person games, RPGs, MMORPGs, first-person shooters, or sports games without being connected online. You don't need to. Unfortunately, the Xbox One, you need to connect every 24 hours, people. That's once a day. And if you do not have internet, then you will not be able to use that console. It will shut itself down unless it is updated every 24 hours. Xbox and Microsoft ensure that this is for security purposes only, but unfortunately the downside is if you go on vacation or somewhere where you drag your Xbox and it doesn't have internet connectivity, or at least high enough to make the download and work properly, you won't be able to use your $499 lead weight at that point. So it once again hurt Xbox One's pool with gamers in the hardcore gaming community. Another thing I'd like to just interject for my words would be that with these new systems, you guys will have to bump up your megabytes per second of download for your internet speed. It is unavoidable. The systems are going to require more bandwidth to host more people and to increase the speed connectivity for these Xboxes and the PS4. So do not kid yourself. You will need to increase your internet speed. The third topic I want to talk about is the PS4's PlayStation Network carryover. Sony announced earlier at E3 that all PlayStation Plus memberships will be honored, but in order to play the PS4, you will need to pay for a PlayStation Plus membership. Now, the PlayStation Plus membership ranges. You can get discounts. I believe it's just like Microsoft points. Sometimes you can get discounts, and it's, I believe, costs anywhere between $20 and $60 a year, or it's I believe $20 a month. I forgot how Sony's going to do it, but you will need to pay for the Sony PlayStation Plus membership. Xbox will still continue to make gamers pay for their online access, and from what I've heard from reputable sources, that this is also going to increase their price because you're going to be able to do more with the Xbox One, as in stream live video while you're playing through the open port HDMI cord. So this will also increase your monthly subscription rating, another negative point for the Xbox One. Now, this part I want to talk about is just straight for the gaming community. I want your guys' feedback. What do you think is the better console? Not talking about the feature, or not talking about the price, or the amount you'll have to spend. I'm talking about the features. What are you guys most looking forward to? Is it the power of the Xbox One with their layered GPU, CPU, and RAM layering technique, or is it the PS4's power along with that layering technique using a slightly different graphics core? Or what are you guys excited about? And that's what I want to hear back from you guys if you do watch this video. It seems like a pretty interesting scenario for everyone involved in the gaming community. It seems to be a line drawn between hardcore Xbox fans and hardcore PlayStation fans, but there also seems to be an air of switching going on. I know many gamers now saying they're going to carry strictly the PS4 now because it's cheaper, it's more reliable, they have better updates, the network seems to be improving dramatically. So it seems like we're going to also be having some people switching over. Now, this also means there's going to be a change in the competitive gameplay community if you guys follow that. So please get ready for that noise. I don't know what MLG is going to announce for their competitive consoles and what they're going to do when the next gen consoles come out. But I look forward to everyone's feedback. Thank you guys for watching. If you like my channel and you like this episode, please subscribe. Click the like button below. My name is REYEP This, and this has been your Flashbang News Report. Thank you.